Welcome back to the Smugsy Show. I'm Smugsy, your host. Almost every Wednesday we meet here to talk about important things and important people. And this week it's Call Her Daddy. It's actually Call Kirk's Daddy, I think. And I'm referring to Alex Cooper's expose in the Wall Street Journal today about her finishing up the 3-year contract at Spotify and launching Unwell with her husband, which is going to be another fabulous media adventure that makes her more and more money. This 29-year-old makes like $100 million, I don't know, filling up Madison Square Garden like it's nothing. And she had small beginnings at Barstool Sports, remember, with Sophia and the idiot boyfriend. And now she's in the stratosphere, not quite Taylor Swift, but certainly in the shadow of Taylor Swift, or like next to Taylor Swift. So wouldn't it be great if Kirk Minihane was a guest on Unwell, because he obviously is unwell, and his daddy theme fits in with the background of Call Her Daddy. So yeah, Kirk and Alex Cooper could be amazing synergy, electric. We'll see. That's my prediction. I mean, I'm just getting my Smugsy back on, if you know what I mean. It used to be really easy to turn it on, and it's making its way back. And I'm referring to, I broke my wrist, and if you can't do a downward dog, it's hard to really get into that space, that creative space. The downward dog is like the orgasm of stretches, and I can't do it. I can't do it because of my wrist. I'm almost there, but I'm not there yet. The break happened in March. Wish me well. And I wish Gus well. I mean, his daddy, speaking of daddies, he lies, I guess, to his dad because he wants approval. This theme of fucked up kids, it really resonates with me, because here I am up after 8 p.m. and it's not because I'm running for president. It's because I'm the kind of woman who has like a lot of shit to do, raising the kids who are not fucked up, who are hopefully going to save the world from the idiots who are running for president. So let's just talk about that for 1 second. I'm not going to get too involved in politics, but I'm sticking with Joe. And, it's got to be Joe versus Trump, and it's mano a mano, and, the golf game is cute, but really it boils down to the election. And if the Democrats lose, it's not because of Joe Biden. It's because of the leftists, and those are the bad Democrats who, they're the ones who have just stuffed the government, the bloated government, with all these lazy, incompetent people who are members of public unions who don't want to work on Fridays or like before 10 or after 3:30. And if they are working, they're really pissed off and privileged and can't do their fucking job. Yeah, we've all come in contact with that kind of interface with the bureaucracy, with the deep state, with the bloated government, and people blame Democrats, and that's why they might get hosed in November, and that's why Jared Golden in Maine is very smart to play it safe up in the 2nd Congressional District in Maine, where he might get smoked, to just say, hey, throw up the white flag, Trump wins. That's what he's doing. I think that's pretty smart. Jared Golden's a smart guy. He's a smart guy. I like Jared Golden. I hope he wins, but I hope Trump loses, but he might win. And that's interesting, because Kirk Minihane predicted that Trump was going to win, and I thought that was crazy. I really did. I thought, no, there's no way. I mean, he had them with the insurrection, but then, of course, the Democrats overplayed their hand. All this lawfare, these stupid law suits that they can't win. And the prosecutions by people who oops, I heard my boyfriend. Sorry. Crazy. So Trump, and he's, he's a showman. He's such an asshole, but he's a showman. And, he makes people laugh. I saw a clip where Trump is saying something about a woman who he had just interacted with. I think it was a waitress. And he said something like, oh, she was beautiful. And then he said, well, I'm not talking about her physical beauty, because, I wouldn't do that. I'm talking about her, personality and what a fine character she is, because I wouldn't talk about anyone's physical characteristics. For instance, Trump says, I would never say Chris Christie was a fat pig. I mean, and that's funny. And he gets the laughs, and he's got the suit, and he's got the whole shtick. So, he's not reading from a teleprompter, and what he says is absolute gibberish, but it's funny. But Joe can be funny, too. There's a lot of time between now and then. There's a lot that could happen between now and then. I'm voting for Joe Biden. And you might think, like, oh, that's crazy. He's insane. He's a zombie. He's asleep. And that's all true. But he, I think, let's face it, the synergy is in the magic with he and Dr. Jill, and that's where Alex Cooper could really get into it. Alex Cooper could bring back Joe Biden. Alex Cooper could have him on the show, find out, like, how he and the doctor get it on, and it could go big. I mean, imagine on the spectrum, Alex Cooper in the article at the Wall Street Journal, she asks people, like, where they fall on the spectrum of, like, freak and prude, but I don't think that's the spectrum. I agree that everything is a spectrum, but when it comes to sexuality, I don't think the two goalposts are freak and prude. But if those are the goalposts and Alex Cooper's in charge, and I guess she is entitled to be in charge, and Joe Biden has to say where they are on the spectrum, hopefully he could articulate an answer, and that could go big. Right? Can you imagine if you find out that Joe Biden and Jill, that's why he has to get to bed every night at 8 p.m.? Boom, polls, people going nuts, all the pundits. Oops, I meant Joe Biden might be an idiot, but boy, is he virile. He's like a bull in a china shop. Stay tuned. And until next time, this is Smugsy Girl signing off. Take care.